that you can create hatred between the North and the South over really unjust treatment by the Arab culture over the black, then America can come in and sweep the oil. That's what's happening in Liberia. Now, I don't know Charles Taylor, his policy, but I did meet him. He grew up in America. He was educated in America. He was in prison, in the same prison that Malcolm was in prison in Norfolk State Correctional Facility in Massachusetts. And somehow he got out. But he didn't get out because he had served his time. He got out some other way, went through Canada, went into the bush in Liberia, and started fighting the government in Monrovia, which has always been lenient toward, submissive to, pay obeisance to the government of America and the aim of white corporations. Firestone Rubber had a field day in Liberia. Charles Taylor now fighting in the bush. He comes to the outskirts of Monrovia, and America says, look, hold it. Don't take the capital. Let's have free and fair elections, and whoever will be elected, you'll have our backing. They did the same thing to our brother in Nicaragua, Daniel Ortega. Schultz, the Secretary of State, wouldn't shake Daniel Ortega's hand, but he wanted a good relationship with America, so the terms were have an election. If you win, we'll back you. When he decided to have the election, the CIA sent millions of dollars in and bought the election, and Daniel Ortega has never been able to get back into power since. Well, now Charles Taylor agreed with America. I visited Liberia. They had a 5-man and woman presidency. 5 people leading one country. When I visited, I spoke to the 4, but Charles Taylor was out of the country. I met Charles Taylor in, I think it was either Ghana, and what Ghana, and he went back and stood for elections and won. They didn't expect him to win. And from the moment that he won, America never accepted his leadership. He appealed to America to help him. What did America do? America armed the rebels. Did you hear me? Not only did America arm the rebels, they came down with a UN resolution denying Charles Taylor conventional weapons so that he would not be able even to defend his legitimate government. I mean, wherever you look for this trouble, you can see the hand of the CIA operating in Africa. All right, now let's tie this up with what Barack Muhammad wanted. He came among us. I never met him. I don't know him except through the word of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and that was sufficient for me. Because I kept looking at the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and that gave me an idea of Master Barack Muhammad, because I knew that he taught and shaped this man. He said says that the sixth most powerful word that Master Farad Muhammad said to black America when he came was, accept your own and be yourself. And he taught us that our self was a righteous Muslim. Now many of us are Christians. We do not know what a Muslim is, because the way they have dogged the religion and the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, we think that they're talking about some alien God, some alien religion that we have no connection to. But that's because the enemy knows that if you really got acquainted with Islam and accepted your own and decided to be yourself, you would rise so quickly that your rise would produce their fall. Hold on. The thing that attracted me to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and caused me to leave the church was not that I was angry with Jesus. I love Jesus. And every Muslim loves Jesus. But what upset me with the church was, when I was coming along, they said that the most segregated hour in America was 11 o'clock on Sunday morning. The older ones of you that are here, especially you that come from the South, you will get it. You know that you couldn't visit the white church, and if you went, you had to sit in the balcony, because they didn't want no black people on the front level with white people. How many of you remember that? Would you raise your hand? Oh, don't be timid. Now, when I was a Christian and went south to study, I went south because I wanted to see what black people in the South were suffering. And I saw there was no justice in the white courts for us, in the white schools for us, in the white business structure for us, in the white manifestation of religion for us. So when I heard Malcolm X and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, I said, well, I'm going to be a Muslim. I didn't quite know what Muslim was, but I knew I had to get out of what I was in so I could make a contribution to the rise of black people. Then I found out what a Muslim is. It's not only one who submits to do the will of God. That's what it means in Arabic. But Islam is the nature of God, and the nature in which we are created. So Islam is not some religion of Arabs. It's the natural religion of the human being. Listen to me carefully now. So that when you submit yourself to live by God's way of life. Now I'm not talking about religion or order of worship, prayer, fasting, pilgrimage to Mecca, zakat or charity. Those are principles. But Islam represents not a religion, but a complete dynamic way of life.